Rachel Yeager. Clayton Owens. Kate Wolf. And Caleb Bean. The state FFA degree is awarded to only the top 2% of FFA members in the state. In order to receive the state FFA degree, a member must have completed 2 years of agricultural coursework, must have earned and productively invested $1,500 and worked at least 750 hours, as well as demonstrated leadership skills and actively participated in chapter activities. The state FFA degree will be awarded in June at the state FFA convention. This year's recipients from the Litchfield FFA chapter are Chase Blankenship, and Ashley Davis, and those two girls were unable to be with us tonight.
Now I get to go ahead and speak, and talk about the kids a little bit. My own two kids must realize that they hear me too much at home, so they decided to go to my classroom and play. So I think he had a little too much iced tea. What's really nice about tonight is we do get to talk about kids and give away a little bit of awards here at the chapter level. And we try to get as much of it in the newspaper as possible. Alicia Bergman's been a reporter this year. She's always doing her best and putting everything in. And sometimes my mom makes fun of me at home because she says there's something in there every week about the chapter. And my little brother's the ag teacher at Carlinville, and I just say I'm trying to shield him up because he doesn't get the county paper. So it's just something that it's nice for her to do, and she does a great job. A lot of kids couldn't come tonight. We have sporting events. We try to find the best night to do this. If you ask the kids, and I've been saying a lot, if you ask the kids in February and March, we're really, really busy. We have proficiency awards. We had 16 proficiency award winners. That's more than any other chapter in the state of Illinois will have at the section level. We went over to the district proficiency awards and did okay. Chase Blankenship was star in ag business at the section level. Ag placement at the section level, which is a remarkable accomplishment, and he did a great job. This weekend, Mitchell Wilkinson, who's playing baseball right now, and Caleb Bean and Scotty Durbin are going with me, and a couple other judges up to Champaign for the State Proficiency Awards. Hopefully we do quite well, and I'm pretty confident in a couple of them. I think that we'll do rather well. I'm very, very proud of these guys, and I think they need a nice round of applause. I wrote a few things down, but I'm not very good. My handwriting isn't very good, and you can ask the kids that can't read most of the things I write down because I can't spell very well, and they know this. I would like to start off by saying that this is, if you come to Litchfield High School and you want to find the best kids, you come to my classes, because I have them. They're great. These seniors work really hard, and everything that we accomplish, because I don't accomplish it myself, I don't do the work, and you will tell them, I will tell them I'm not doing the work. I will push them and annoy them and drag them to do it, but they do the work, and they do their own work, and we should be very proud as a community to have kids like this around, because if they say that we don't have good kids at Litchfield, you need to come to the ag classes, because I get about 85 of them every day that will prove them wrong. So we should give our kids a round of applause because they're great kids. This spring, a group of guys got together, and I have them written down. We've had an alumni a chapter here before. When I started, we talked about it. That was 7 years ago. It doesn't seem like it's been that long. But finally, I got around to tying all the loose ends together. And we got 10 names together, and the guys are paying their dues, and they're starting it up again. And we're trying to create something that's very nice for the kids and help us out a little bit. And I have their names listed down, and most of them are here. Kevin Neiman, Nick Coons, Jeff Thornton, Mike Bitter, the Helgen brothers, Tyler, Eric, and David, Brad Pastrovich, Randy Littrell, and Randy's at the Lincolnwood FFA Banq. When I just got done talking to him before this started, he was looking for goats to rope or something. And Charlie Sinclair. These guys came in, we talked. Eric kind of helped me spearhead it with Kevin. And, you know, they're always looking for more members. And those are the two guys to really talk to. I'm kind of putting them on the spot. But we really wanted to get our paperwork into the state so some of these kids could qualify for scholarships that the FFA puts out. And we have way too many good kids going to college next year that they need to apply to these scholarships. So we kind of rushed it, we kind of put it together and got a group of 10 guys because that's what we needed. And these kids got to apply for scholarships. Earlier today, something we might want to mention, that Katie Bowles received the Farm Bureau. And Alicia Bergman did as well. They received the Montgomery County Farm Bureau Scholarship, which is a great thing. We haven't had a student win that here since I've been here, and they both earned that scholarship. It's $1,500 renewable, so it's a pretty nice scholarship. I wish I'd have had that when I was going to college. So that's pretty exciting. To get back to the alumni, we sat down, we talked, and we wanted to try to figure out a way to replace some scholarships that have worn out. And they came up with a plan for this year to have an alumni scholarship. It's $1,000. We raised $1,000 and we spread it out amongst two individuals. They let me decide who was going to get that scholarship. And a lot of this is based on how hard these kids work and the things that they do and the things that I don't have to do because of them. We tied it in with what's called the Blue and Gold Award. And the Blue and Gold Award is something that exemplifies why they earned this scholarship. They work hard, they spend timeless hours on their own, planning, scheduling, and whenever we talk about leadership, these two individuals really know what leaders are. And it's not going to be a surprise to any of these kids sitting up here, or any of them sitting in the audience, or when we get to school tomorrow, who is going to win this scholarship. There are two very special kids to me. I'm going to miss them greatly. I'm going to miss all these seniors greatly. They will both be attending Illinois State University next year, majoring in agriculture, and I couldn't be prouder. I was a Redbird myself. So this year's winner, I'll quit talking because I told my wife we would be done around 6:30. But anyway, these two are spectacular kids, and the winners of this year's Blue and Gold Alumni Scholarship are Miss Katie Bowles and Alicia Bergman. I do not take those. She was trying to hug me earlier today for her scholarship thing. I'm not a hugger. But anyway, I'd just like to say thank you for coming. It means a lot to me and the students as well, and it's a fine representation of this community. Whenever Alicia gets to stand up here and start reading off names for people who sponsor the FFA program, and whenever there's schools in our area who are losing vocational programs and losing ag programs, it's a great thing whenever our community steps up. And it's kind of a thankless task on their part. They send money. We try to send a thank you. We try to invite them to come out and join us for a banquet. They really don't understand how much we appreciate all that they do. And it's just those little things. And we do have a very strong community that supports us. This is an ag community. We should never forget that. And to close, I would like to say that Mr. Mike Bitter and several others paid for a nice calendar. And Mike's going to get a nice laugh at this because we talked about the calendar. We have plenty of calendars out here. We would love for you to take them. A business contacted us at the National FFA Convention, and they took care of trying to find businesses to sponsor these calendars. It's been kind of a running joke with my wife and I because I was expecting this beautiful, elaborate calendar, and it's a poster. It's nice. It's nice, Mike. It's nice, but it's not. When we joked about it, for what these little ads cost, they should have a huge, beautiful calendar. But it is nice, and we appreciate it. And so go ahead and take a calendar. We got like 300 of them. So they sent us quantity, and the quality's nice. It's just not what we're looking for. I would again thank you all for coming out. I'm going to turn it over to kids to close the ceremonies tonight. Hope to see you all back here next year. Thank you very much.
I would now like to finish up with the invocation of the new officers for the 2010 to 2011 school year. Next year's president is going to be Caleb Bean.
Next year's vice president is not here tonight, but it will be Mitch Wilkinson.
Next year's secretary will be Kelsey Law.
Next year reporter will be Whitney Laurie.
And next year's treasurer is going to be Scott Durban.
Next year's sentinel will be Caleb Bean. Does any member know of any new or unfinished business which should properly come before this meeting? We are about to adjourn this meeting of the Litchfield FFA chapter. As we mingle with others, let us be diligent and leader and just in our dealings, courteous to everyone, and above all, honest and fair in the game of life. Fellow members and guests, join me in the salute to our flag.
One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.